Hello Sagittarius, this is going to be your monthly tarot reading, guys, for April 2018, and this is going to be a 4-card spread, but I will make the spread as well enhanced, which means that I will draw additional card for per position. So the first card and the first position here, that will express the topic of the month, how the month is going to be for you. The second card shows the challenges for the month. The third card is showing up the positivity you will be able to extract from that particular month, and the fourth card does shows the results of all that. So let me place the deck over here, and the first card showing up the topic of the month, that will be the King of Wands, and let me draw one more card here. That will be the Tower card. So this is how you stand, Sagittarius, here, managing up a certain crisis. Not exactly crisis, guys, where you will be very stressful about it, but readapting yourself and your personal positions according to the life that it is coming, because this isn't just a big change coming up during April for you. That is also a transformation, and how you're going to achieve that transformation, or how you're going to exert the transformation in your life, depends entirely on you. You have to approach it with quite a high passion, as well as with a positive outlook for the future, maintaining your positive view and good mood. And as well, these couple of cards are showing that you can surpass your personal expectations here. So it is, you always need to high for the for the crest of your goals there. You shouldn't be satisfied with just a temporary success, but rather you need to aim for a permanent one. Very important to be said here with these couple of cards is that the Tower card usually does give you a unpleasant circumstances to work with, while here for the most people around you those circumstances will be unpleasant. However, you will be able to sculpt them very quickly and tap into how you can align them to your personal plan at this very moment, and that will allow you to be very successful into your career, and as well quite versatile in your relationship, pleasantly surprising your partner constantly along the way through April. Important to be said here is to be open for change, in a sense where you should not clinch to the already established patterns, okay? Or to the rules of a certain conduit. Instead of that, you have to be adaptable, because as I said, the Tower card always gives you surprises here. It does rumble certain structure in your life and crashes it to the ground, but you are going to be quite happy of that, because right now you will have the opportunity to rebuild it by your own personal vision. And as you stand as the King of Wands here, not just you alone will be able to rebuild it, but as well you will be able to make other people to work for you, because this is one of the properties of the King of Wands, where he is so charming and enthralling. I mean, his ideas are so enthralling that other people feel succumb to those ideas and to those agendas in general, so they invest a lot into yours, okay, into your doing. The next card, it does shows up the negativity or the challenges you need to tackle with. That will be the Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Wands here. So the thing with the following takes a full exertion into that particular spread, guys, because you will not be able to pull it alone, okay? But as a King of Wands, you need to be the leading force. So you are the ruler there. You're the one who just points with finger and let the other people deal with whatever you point them to be. So very important to be said is to to be able to convince people to invest into your things. Like, for example, if you do have a private business, then no doubt about it that you're going to find people investing into that private business. It will be a little bit tougher for you to convince clients to make a purchase, but as soon as they start making purchases, you will become their most valuable source of that particular service. But it will be tough here to be said, because you cannot do it independently. As I said, independently striving toward it, there will be some strings attaching you to, to certain negativities moving forward, either into your career or either into your relationship. So it is best, guys, if you go with a certain following, and that following will be a piece of cake for you to win, because people will recognize you as a certain leader. And the Six of Wands here, it is only a card showing how tough it's going to be to place a temporary success. It will be tough, guys, but not impossible. Okay, and once the temporary success is reached, then you will be able to advance easier moving on forward. So as I said, with these 4 cards until now, the summarizing thoughts, guys, are that you just need to be acting behind the curtains, and you need to allow the others to do your job and to do your bidding. You are the brainstormer here. You are the one who has the ideas, and you give those ideas to the people so they can work upon them. The positivity in this month, that will be the 5 of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune here. So in that particular positions, those couple of cards are showing that there is nothing impossible actually that you can reach, because these cards are expressing how clashes of ideas you had in the past, thinking that one thing cannot be achieved, or one thing is way too hard to be invested in, etc., etc. Right now they all become seizable, they all become something that you can go for, and it all comes to that, how much you can or how much you want a particular thing, because that card in general also speaks for competition, and that will be your inner competition, Sagittarius, of which is substantial in your life and which isn't. So you have many directions to choose in, and I'm not surprised that these cards are coming up having the Tower over here, showing that you will be able to restructure your life, go through a transformation, as I said, into your career and into your relationship. But what path you can take, so this is a positivity for you to choose your personal path here, but also it is I cannot say negativity, but it's also a card of responsibilities, where you need to take the responsibility of the path that you have consciously consciously chosen, excuse me. So give it a little bit of a time. What I can advise you guys, examine your inner struggle of which direction you need to take, either into your career or either into your relationship. And when you are true with your personal needs and with your personal expectations, then you can go forward. With the Wheel of Fortune here as a catalyst, it doesn't mean that this particular window of choosing it has to be made very fast, or kind of like it is a closed window. No, it's not a closed window. It will be valid for the duration of the month, so you can take your time thinking about it. And it is very important, guys, because as I said here, with these couple of cards, you will make these restructuring of your life the way you contribute for them. So it's not going to be either positive or negative necessarily, okay, but it will be exactly as much as you contribute toward them. So in other words, you should not slag you at that month, and you have to be brave to think big and to act big and to want big, and as well to talk big, because you need to convince people, to contribute to those kind of activities you are after. And the last one, that will be the results of all that. 8 of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. So these couple of cards here are showing that your direction is permanent or long lasting, okay? And basically what I can tell you here, guys, is that whatever you choose to do during that month, whatever you're aiming for, is gonna come true probably after a May or a June, at the month of May or at the month of June. The only thing that these couple of cards are expressing is that once initiated, there is no turning back. And that's why we do have these cards here. Now they make total sense. So you can check very carefully, are you ready, or do you really want to go to the very end? Once made the first steps, then you will not simply be able to, as I said, turn your back upon that particular goal. So for you, Sagittarius, this month is all about advancing in a direction that you consciously want, guys. It is not something that the universe toss you toward or is tossing towards you. It is something that, as I said, you're consciously choosing. So I hope you know what you're doing, because it will happen. And what the fruits of that labor are going to be, now that depends entirely on you. But what I can say you at the end is that do not be afraid of transforming your life, because you can transform it to a certain height, or to the very big heights that no one else can reach during that particular month. And look how proud you stay at the end, okay, reaching that particular position in front of others. What I mean, what is your inner state is something totally different to talk about. So because sometimes people are reaching a certain goal and they look very proud and happy in front of the others, while within they're thinking, oh man, I could have done it, I could have done something much more productive instead, you know. But anyway, yeah, whatever you are after during April is gonna come true, guys. So I really hope that you know what you want. That was your tarot reading for April, Sagittarius, and I hope you liked it and you enjoyed it, guys. And in case you're interested in a private reading with me, everything you need to know about it will be listed down there in the description of this video. That being said, Rad signing out now. See you next time. Bye.